Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Balkish. I'm from the United Nations of Malaysia. Thank you all so much for being here today at the Sunway Roadshow. It's an absolute privilege to stand here before you and share something that's really close to my heart, which is the incredible work of UNICEF Malaysia. I'm thrilled to have this opportunity, and I want to extend my heartfelt thank you to Sunway for hosting us and providing us this platform to connect with you all. Your presence here today is a testament to your commitment to making a difference, and I'm excited to tell you more about how we can do that together. Before I dive right in, let me paint a really quick picture. Imagine a child waking up every day with hope, not only just to survive, but to thrive. That's the vision that drives us here at UNICEF, and is a vision I hope you all would share with me by the end of my talk. So let's get started. For those of you who may not know, UNICEF stands for United Nations Children's Fund. We are a global organization, but our mission is deeply personal, ensuring that every child, no matter where they are born or what challenges they face, has the chance to grow up healthy, educated, safe. Since our founding in 1946, we've been working tirelessly to protect the rights of children, rights of education, healthcare, nutrition, and protection from harm. What does that look like in practice? It's about giving children the building blocks for a good life. It's making sure a little girl in the rural village has a school to go to. A boy in a crowded urban area gets vaccinated against preventable diseases. It's about stepping in when disasters strike, whether it's a flood, a conflict, or even a pandemic. We ensure no kids gets left behind. And it's the core UNICEF belief that every children deserve a fair shot in life. It's not just a lofty deal, it's a promise. A work to keep every single day in over 190 countries and territories, including right here in Malaysia. And I'll tell you more about that in a moment. So if you're wondering how does UNICEF work here in Malaysia, well, Malaysia is a vibrant, growing nation. But like anywhere else, there are still children who need our support. Our work here focuses on few key areas, mainly education, healthcare, nutrition, and most importantly, child protection. Allow me to unpack this a little bit. When it comes to education, we know that learning is our foundation for our child's future. We want to make sure they go to the best schools, with the best facilities, of course, with the best environment. But yet, for some children, especially the underserved or remote communities, access to quality education is not necessarily a given. UNICEF partners with local governments, schools, and other programs that bring digital learning to rural schools, ensuring that kids have the same opportunities as their peers here in the city. I think of a young girl we met once during a field visit. She told us that UNICEF supported a program that gave her a tablet that loaded with lessons and access to online learning. And now she dreams of becoming a doctor, and that's the kind of change that one day that we want to have for any child to have at all. Doesn't matter where they came from. And speaking of education, I would like to take a moment to introduce our mascot, Uni. So say hi, Uni. Hello. Yeah. So Uni loves school and thinks that every child anywhere in the world should have the right and opportunity to learn, and Uni embodies the spirit of UNICEF aspiration for every child education. So everyone say hi, Uni. Uni, say hi to all. Hi. So Uni can't really talk because he is a backpack, but he can make a really good sign of learning. So I think Uni wants to invite all of y'all to learn how to do a quick sign of how to do learning, right? So put out your left hand right below you like you're carrying something. And then you want to take your, put out your left hand like you're carrying something, and you want to take your right hand like you're scooping information and putting into your forehead. So let's try this. So this means it's a sign language of learn. So Uni definitely embodies that, and he always reminds us that we always need to learn, and learning is important for everyone, especially children. But we can't learn unless we don't take care of our health. So when it comes to health, every child deserves to grow up strong and healthy. But not all have the access to proper medical care. In Malaysia, we work to ensure kids get vaccinated, that mothers receive prenatal support, and family knows how to keep their little ones well. One initiative I'm very proud of our collaboration is with health workers to reach out to undocumented children, some of our most vulnerable ones. These kids often fall through the cracks, but with the right support, they're getting the checkups and the care that they need. When it comes to nutrition, you'll be very surprised how many children still face malnutrition, even a country as developed as Malaysia. When it comes to stunting is when a child doesn't grow up properly due to purely lack of nutrition. When a child doesn't grow up properly due to poor nutrition, it remains a challenge, especially in a poorer communities. We run campaigns, we teach families about balanced diet, work with partners to provide supplements where they are needed the most. I'll never forget visiting a community where a child lined up smiling to receive their first fortified meal that could change the trajectory of their life. Lastly, which I think it hits close to many hearts here, which is child protection. I understand this week was first week back to school. Many mothers and fathers definitely went to their first day of school and definitely was waiting for their child up to their recess time, their rehat time to make sure that they're okay. Because that's the end of the day, that's the most important for our kids. But when it comes to child protection, this is about keeping our kids safe from harm. Whether it's poverty, discrimination, or even violence. We engage with local communities running workshops and discuss to raise awareness about child rights. We empower parents, teachers, and even kids themselves to speak up when they see something's wrong. For an instance, your support will help us. And thanks to partners like Sunway, we can scale up this effort. For an instance, your support helps us to fund safe spaces where children can play, learn, and heal. Places where they feel like a kid again, even through tough times. What ties us all together is collaboration. Sunway's generosity, for an example, doesn't just fund projects but amplifies them. It's a difference between helping a dozen of kids and reaching thousands. Together, we are building a Malaysia where every child has a chance to shine. But I have to say, many of our works over here today and from the project that we have done, none of this wouldn't be possible without my wonderful fundraising team. They are the unsung heroes behind the scenes. These are the folks who rolls up their sleeves to participate in events like this one, launch creative campaigns, and rally support from people like you. Every ringgit they raise goes directly into the programs I've just described. Whether it's a textbook for a student, a vaccine for a baby, or a meal for a hungry child. Take this roadshow for an instant. It's just not a chance to talk, it's a chance to connect, to inspire, and to fund the next big idea that could transform lives. Our fundraisers don't only just ask for donation, but what they truly do is they do build a movement. And when you contribute, whether through a donation, a volunteering your time, or even sharing your message with your friends and loved ones, you become part of that movement too. I'll give you an example. In September last year, Sunway hosted a local action in Global Goals 2024. This event is where we were invited to participate in fundraising efforts. This event focused charities, sustainability, and promoting world of compassion. One of Sunway initiatives is the Garden of Hope. invited community members to purchase a flower seed from a vending machine, and these proceeds from this initiative benefited underprivileged children in Malaysia through UNICEF. And in July last year, Sunway and Rapid KL did a Sunway Rapid KL Good Run event. We were lucky enough to be one of their beneficiaries, and this event attracted over 10,000 participants and raised over 430,000 ringgit. And these proceeds from this event allocated to 5 charitable events that had a great cause. And we were lucky enough to be one of the beneficiaries from this event. So here is my invitation to you. Join us. Join us this journey. Let's amplify our impact together. There are so many ways to get involved. Maybe a donation, big or small. It all adds up. Maybe it's volunteering at an event, spreading a word on social media, or maybe just talking to your friends and family about why this matters. Every action counts. Picture this. Your support could be the reason a child gets to stay in school instead of dropping out. It could mean a family doesn't have to choose between food or medicine to spend for the month. Together with partners like Sunway, we can turn small steps into giant leaps for Malaysia children. So let's just not imagine a bright future, let's start creating it. Before I wrap up, I would like to share a brief video with all of you of UNICEF celebrating World Children's Day last year on 20th of November, and in conjunction of their 70th anniversary. Alright, sorry, we had some technical difficulties with the video, but that's okay. Lastly, I want to thank you all for being here today, and a huge thank you to Sunway again for making this possible for us. I hope I give you a glimpse of what UNICEF is all about and why your involvement matters to us so much. Let's keep championing the cause of children, ensuring that they have a bright future, beautiful future that they deserve. Together, we are not just changing lives, but we are shaping a better tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, and good evening.
Thank you.